let's see how this works. I've never, ever done this before. So, good morning. I am on YouTube and I am on Instagram. So this is going to be really weird for me. I have never done it on two. So if I'm looking in the wrong direction, I just want to apologise to everybody. It's natural for me to look straight at YouTube because it's on my laptop and I've got my my Instagram there. So if I'm not looking at you, I apologise. Just know that I love you very, very much. And I just want to say a huge thank you. I hope you're all here. I've got some notes, only a few notes, but I've got some notes for today. I hope you're all holding onto your panties because you're going to need to. What a week! What a week it has been. I am so excited. I've got so much information to share with you. However, what I want to do, I want to start. I don't know where I'm looking. Can you just let me know by popping a comment on if you can hear me, okay? That would be really, really helpful. Yeah, that would be really helpful if you can do that. And likewise on Instagram, if you could let me know on there. Awesome. Thanks, Roxana. Beautiful. So I'm looking totally different in each camera, which is so weird. But hey, I was told very, very clearly this week that I needed to up my game. I needed to increase the reach of where my videos are going. As you guys know, I lost 25,000 followers a few weeks ago and I got booted off of FaceAche. And it's actually really quite interesting because people are just starting to find me now. And they are saying, I can't see the comments today on YouTube, by the way. If there are any comments, I can't see them. So my apologies. I don't really want to press anything just in case. No, we'll stop doing that. Yeah, I can't see the comments today on YouTube. So I'm just going to go along with it and hopefully we'll be able to figure something out. Right, okay, so first things first, like I say, I lost 25,000 followers recently on Facebook. And the reason that I lost those is because of the work that I'm doing predominantly for the children. So thank you. I love you. Reiki rocks. Thank you for following me and thank you for appreciating the energy. It has been such a weird journey. 2020, smash the thumbs up or smash the heart button depending on where you are. Let me know how weird 2020 has been for you. Like for me, it's been freaking amazing on so many levels, but then it's been so weird. Like the recognition. Oh, that's interesting. That's so interesting. On a post that is not for children. Oh wow, how interesting. So clearly YouTube's doing some weird stuff anyway. Right, okay, so yeah, it's been really, really cool in so many ways, but it's been really quite depressing in so many ways as well. And I want to use that language because it humanizes what I'm talking about today. Now, there are so many of us that have been on a journey of huge awakening. Let me know if you on either platform have been on a journey of huge awakening. Oh, how interesting. It's people are saying to me that the live chat is not available on my YouTube video today. How weird is that? YouTube are obviously shadow banning me. Thanks very much, YouTube. Brilliant. I'm obviously doing a good job on that platform too. So yeah, like I was saying, like there has been so many ups. Like it's been amazing to go inwards, to recognize your own energy, to fall in love with yourself, to find time for yourself, to find time for your family, to find time, all sorts of different things. It's absolutely incredible. There has been an awakening like we have never seen on the planet. And today that is what I'm going to be focusing on. YouTube must have known. They must have known because there's a few categories that I want to talk about today. First and foremost, so I wrote a list somewhere last night and I can't find it. So clearly I just had to go off of my memory today. So first and foremost, I want to share a very profound experience that I had with the President of the United States of America on Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday night just gone. I had a very profound experience with him. Obviously not physically because I don't live in America, just so that you know, if you can't tell from my accent, but I want to share that with you. I also want to share a lot of downloads that I've been getting about whether you're protesting and whether you're out marching the streets and all the activism that's taking place at the moment. I want to go into that a little bit as well, so keep watching for that. I want to talk about the 21st of December without any shadow of a doubt. Who's ready for the 21st of December? Stepping into the age of Aquarius. I am. I am an Aquarian, and I feel that this is what I was put on this planet to do right at this time, which is why I've stepped away from the truth. Even though I speak everything the truth, but you know what I mean, going out there talking about the things that they put in your veins and the G and that kind of stuff. I'm stepping back from that, and I'm actually giving you guys the tools to awaken, to give you that next level journey that all of you need. So that's what I have gone from doing, and I'm going to share lots more on that. The next thing that I'm going to be sharing about, and I'm not going to do it necessarily in this order, it's just the order that I jotted it down today, cutting corners. There are so many people out there that are cutting corners right now. There are so many people out there that think that it's okay to just, you know, like they almost want to take a pill and just get where they want to go. Like, guys, this journey is tough. We have to show up. We have to do the work. And anybody will tell you, if there is anybody out there that is doing the work for you, they are doing you a disservice. My members will tell you straight. I constantly say to them, I'm sorry, I'm not doing the work for you. I will hold space for you. I will give you the tools. I will show you the journey, however, and what's possible. However, you've got to do it. You have to do this. Okay. I also, when I'm talking about the 21st of December, I'm going to talk about a lot of spiritual mentors out there at the moment. I was shocked this week, the number of spiritual mentors that have said, don't do certain things on the 21st of December. And I want to boom that right out of the park, and I want to make sure that you know verbatim what I have been channeled and what I have been shown, so that we can collectively change the planet. Give me some loves and likes if you want to be part of changing the planet. Okay, where should we start today then? I think I'm going to start with a human. I think I'm going to start with cutting corners, because it's very, very easy for me to explain. It's very, very easy you know, for people right at this precise moment to be getting impatient. Let me know if you are one of those people. I just want to ascend. I just want to know what I need to do to just be at that level. I have thousands of people messaging me on a day-to-day basis that say to me, just tell me the steps I need to take to get where you have got. Now, I have been on a huge journey. If you haven't checked out my insights on YouTube, do check them out. I've basically taken a handful of scenarios that were pivotal to my awakening journey, and I have done short videos on them, like 30-minute videos on them, to mass awaken people. And if you haven't watched them, go and watch that. Go and watch that, because when you are living in that time of, and by the way, I'm having to shout a little bit today because I haven't got my microphone, because I can't link Instagram and Facebook to that. Not Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. I'm banned from Facebook, and YouTube the same. So I'm having to raise my voice a little bit today. So apologies if I'm like screaming at you. I do apologize for that. So everybody is getting impatient. Everybody is kind of like stamping their feet, getting frustrated, getting moody. You know, I have a lot of people that message me and say to me, but my partner's just not getting it. Maybe your partner's not supposed to get it this lifetime. And that's the thing that we need to be okay with. We have to be okay with that. Us wanting to get results, us wanting to deliver is actually wounded masculine energy. So we're stepping into a space of wanting to control. We want to get the results. You know, think about it. Masculine people, whether men or women, are very results driven. They want to know like what the end goal is, and they want to know how to get there. Feminine is very much about stepping into the love. Everything. You may have goals, but it's about stepping into the love to deliver them. So if you are in frustration mode right now, look at where your masculine energy, and before anyone gets freaked out by the fact that some of you girls might be feeling like this, all of us have divine masculine, divine feminine, and inner child energy. And we need to recognize that there is 3 areas of our energy field, okay? So please do recognize that, and please don't get offended that, you know, maybe you're goal driven and you're like, I'm getting frustrated right now. Oh my God, Lucy's just told me I've got masculine energy. Please let's step into that. We are all healing our energy right now. None of us are safer than others. Hi, Claire. None of us are more safe than others. None of us are in a better place than others. Like I've said to you guys, I'm a spiritual mentor to thousands of people around the world. I don't put myself on a pedestal. No freaking way. I don't. You guys are the same as me. What you love about me, you love about yourself. What you hate about me is what you hate about yourself. And this is the whole purpose of why we need so many mentors and why we need so many people around us right now that can, you know, go on this journey with us. Like I say, I am not the oracle. I trust 1,000,000% what I channel. I trust 1,000,000% what I intuitively get and the knowing and what I hear and what I see. But please don't ever think that you cannot, you know, that you can't question it, or that, like, I am not the be all and end all. There is so many people out there with different perspectives. And actually, one of the really great things that have come out of this week, some of you will know this and some of you won't. I've actually this weekend been added to the Jasara Club with Charlie Ward, and I am going to be one of the handful of experts, is what they're being called, you know, to share perspectives where all of our brains, we're going to come together, we're going to share our individual perspectives, and we're essentially going to be going on this journey of awakening people to the truth. Obviously, I'm coming from a very, very spiritual perspective. Quite frankly, I don't want to invest my time, love, and efforts into the Jasara, Nasara, those kind of things. I high level know about it, but I'm here to mass awaken the people on the planet. I'm here to mass awaken your heart space, your divine heart space, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, and your inner child energy, so that you can heal. You can heal the wounded energy within you, and then you can go on and be your greatest version. That is what this is about. That is my role on this planet. It is to activate your divine heart space. And I am owning that. You know, yes, I've had to talk about some truths. Yes, I've had to talk about certain bits and pieces over the months, because you have to, you know, speak about things like that to be able to pull people up. Okay. We are draining the swamp, all of us. Now, just because I am now in the Jasara Club with Charlie Ward and people like Laurie Ladd and Jason Chakra and, you know, really incredible minds around the world, that doesn't necessarily mean we have to agree with each other. It doesn't mean that we are going to be all following the same steps. Quite frankly, the opposite. We want to give you all different perspectives. We want to be sharing different views so that you can then go and research and use your discernment as to what works for you. And I think that is the most important gift that we've got as human beings is the power of choice. And actually what's going on the planet right now, and if you've been listening to me for a while, especially on Facebook, you will know the reason I am using my voice, the reason I am stepping up, the reason I am literally vulnerably putting myself out there day in, day out, is because right now our choice, the one God-given right as a human being, is being taken away from us. And that is why I am speaking up. That is why I have gone, okay, boom, I need to step into my role on this planet. Now, there are many roles out there. There are healers, there are mothers, there are fathers, there are, you know, speakers, there are lots of different things, people that work on the grid. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Just know that you are valuable. You are really contributing to the end of a lot of people are saying it's going to be the end of the world. It's not. I see this as the rebirth. You know, as we step into the age of Aquarius, which is the 21st of December, we are essentially stepping out of thousands and thousands of years of living in the darkness. We are now stepping into the light, which is why people like myself and other really incredible people around the world are coming together. You know, there is no competition between us. We are collaborating. We are absolutely collaborating. And the word that keeps coming up for me right now is collaboration, collaboration. I'm actually doing an incredible interview on Thursday of this week. We had to put it off a couple of weeks ago with one of my absolute favorite human beings on the planet. He's a professional boxer. He's just about to do another professional fight in Australia. And I'm going to be speaking to him about unlocking the divine masculine energy and then going on to achieve greatness, because he was a great example of someone that was, you know, oh, I have to, and now he's stepped into his spiritual gifts and he's really up leveled. He's going on to absolute greatness, and his path has been so much better because he's tapped into his divine masculine plus his divine feminine plus his divine inner child, and he's going on this journey. And I think this is going to be a game changer for any child that has a vision for the future, whether female or male. Like, what I love about children is that they love athletes and they love sports stars because they haven't given up on their dream. Now, I can legitimately sit here and say, you know, as a woman fighting professional Muay Thai was pretty intense. You know, you have people that judge you, but you also have a lot of people that look up to you. I'll never forget, I was walking through Phuket one day after my fight, and I was getting photos by all these different people because they'd been at the Muay Thai fights when I had fought. And you give these kids hope. And that's why I'm so excited about this interview that I'm doing on Thursday morning. So hopefully it'll be out. I'm doing it 9 o'clock Thursday morning. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be out by Thursday evening, because I'm doing all of my cutting and everything at the moment. So, but that's really exciting for this to come. So who wants to hear about some galactic stuff? Just going back quickly to cutting corners, because I kind of went off on a bit of a tangent there. If you are somebody who is on your awakening journey, or maybe you're on a health journey, or maybe you are unlocking your healing and things like that, please, 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 please be patient, show up, do the work. Like, some of the people that sit here in front of you have been doing this all their lives. I sit in front of you. I have been woke my whole life. I have been intuitive my whole life. I switched it off. If you go back and listen to the insights, you'll hear I basically got reactivated 7 years ago, and when my granddad passed, and that is how I have gone on this journey. The last 7 years, I have literally lived every single moment of my life intuitively. I surrendered, and I trusted that I needed to learn what I needed to learn. And then I intuitively, it's really interesting, on YouTube, it's 22 people watching, and 20 people have liked it. So, which is just fascinating. And it's already gone up in numbers, like literally, because 2222 is my numbers. So, and 2 is my birthday, so it's just fascinating, which is obviously my Aquarian date. Anyway, no, I'm just about to talk about Thursday, and please don't write that word on there because I'll probably get banned. The President of the United States of America. Anyway, just going back quickly. Show up, do the work. You cannot cut corners with this stuff. Whether you like it or not, you cannot cut corners with this stuff. You have to do the do. And what I'm talking about is you have to ground, you have to meditate, you have to nourish your body. You have to do everything that I teach through the 7 steps of self-love, through Self-Love Club, okay? If you haven't got in there, I'm going to give an announcement at the end of this. Self-Love Club with Lucy Davis on Facebook is being closed on the 20th of December. You have the next 14 days, 2 weeks to get into the right areas. Otherwise, you are going to be losing that group. You're going to be losing that interaction. So please share this with as many people. And if any of you can share this link into my group or whatever, that would be really helpful, because clearly I can't go in there. Okay, let's talk about Thursday evening. I had the most profound meditation. For those of you just jumping on, I'm doing Instagram and YouTube at the same time. So if I'm looking in the wrong direction, please don't think I'm being rude. Like, somebody recently has said, oh, I missed the eye contact. Sorry, I physically can't look in multiple places at once. So I'm just honouring you all by informing you of that piece of information. So Thursday night, I had the most profound experience. As you guys know, I'm very connected to the galactics, extremely connected. And essentially what happened on Thursday night is I astral traveled, or like I like to call it, the super conscious state. I went into super conscious state and I left my physical human body and I went to America. As you can do when you're a traveler, you want to go to a different country, right? And I am a little wanderer, so that's what I did. I popped out of my body, I went over to America, and the most fascinating thing is, I knew I was in America, but I was in a ship above America. This might be a little bit woo for some of you, but go with it. So I was in a ship above America. Now, this is where things get really interesting. One of my girls in Self-Love Club, one of my members, Maxine, she basically messaged me on Friday morning and said something along the lines of, hey Missy, I was with Melina. Melina last evening. She told me that you were with DJ T. Let me know what was going on, please, because I've got no freaking clue. And I was like, oh my God, that's hilarious. So I have got somebody who has been working with me long enough that they can now telepathically be in the same situation. Like, literally, I've taught all of my members to do this. And if you want to continue to learn how to teach this, then please remember you need to jump over to the relevant groups, because that will be gone on Facebook on the 20th of December. So basically what happens is I'm on a ship above America. One of my girls is in the White House with Milana. How do you say her name? Is it Melina, Milana? I don't know. Anyway, his wife, the beautiful creature that she is, she's just stunning, right? So basically, she's with, those two are together. I'm up in the ship, and she keeps saying to Maxine, "Oh, Lucy's up there. Lucy's with him. Like they'll tell us what they're doing when they get back." So what was really interesting is I obviously knew what I did. I've been to the White House before. I was in my Palladian body. He was in his grey body, and we had a beautiful conversation. Now I'm talking, this was like 8-10 months ago that this happened. We had a beautiful conversation. I was showing very clearly what we needed to do. And he actually very vulnerably said to me, "I'm scared. I am scared." You know, and I loved him for that. That's the moment when I was like, oh my God, this man is just doing his job. Like, he's doing his job. He may upset you. He may annoy you. He may rattle your cage. But at the end of the day, he's doing a job. And you have to celebrate anybody that is out there doing their soul mission. So basically, like I say, Friday morning, I get this message and I'm like, oh my God, this is really fascinating. I was with him last night, but I was on a ship. I was on a ship, and we were in our interdimensional vessels, and we were having extremely profound conversations. Now, I'm not going to share the information because I feel as if the information is going to happen, and I don't think it's shareable right now. I feel as if it could actually cause an issue if it got into the wrong hands. So I'm not going to share that information right now. But the most beautiful thing about it is when I shared some of the stuff, not the information, but some of what went on with Maxine. Maxine was like, she kept telling me the 11th of December, watch for the 11th of December. You know, the 11th of December is going to be a really big day. And it's fascinating because if you've watched my insights recently, you will know my nan's birthday was the 11th of December. And my nan's commitment to me before she passed was, I promise you, I will communicate with you and I will give you signs that everything we spoke about when we used to speak about life after death, it's true. If it is true, obviously. Now, I've had many messages from my nan. Like I've said before, my granddad was definitely channeled by my nan before he passed. And it's just very, very fascinating. So as soon as I heard the 11th of December, I was like, okay, right. Okay, we're going to have a big day. So message number one. Then I said to Maxine, I need to meditate on this. I need to understand where this is coming from and what this actually looks like. Oh my goodness gracious me. So before my meditation, I literally sat there and I lay down to meditate, just so you know. I was awake. And I was sat up, and this was pre-meditation, and I basically called in my nan and I said, hey, I know you're trying to get a message to me, so how about we work this together? How about I lay into meditation, I go in and see what happens, and you can just channel me all of the information that I need to be shown. OMFG, what went on was amazing. So do you remember a few weeks ago I said, DJT is going to say, on a Friday, my fellow Americans, the storm is upon us. 11th of December. I've got chills all over me. I've literally got chills all over me. That's what I was shown. That is what is going to happen on the 11th of December. So what that means is that it's a whole new level of information that is about to start flowing. So keep your eyes peeled, because I don't watch news. Whether it'll be on Twitter or I'm not on Twitter. Literally, I'm not on any platforms anymore other than Instagram and YouTube. So I want you guys to keep your beady little eyes open for that, please. And let me know as soon as you see that. So how exciting is this? Like, life is going boom right now. So that was around the channeling with DJT on Thursday evening. Now that was Thursday night. Lots has happened since then. I've been with him again since then. But that was Thursday evening. I meditated on the Friday, got the information about the 11th of December. So please do keep your eyes on that date. Like I say, timelines are shifting constantly at the moment. So just wanted to raise that to you. Now, let's talk about anger. let's talk about that really quickly. So I'm going to kind of like just go back to a little bit of human for you all. And I appreciate I'm jumping all over the place at the moment. If you have not watched my YouTube video on picking timelines, please go and watch that. It's so essential right now that you are picking your timeline. And I'm actually going to appeal this part of the video to anybody who has been protesting, anybody who is protesting or speaking out or anything like that. This bit is for you. Please stick around because I've got some stuff on the 21st of December for everybody else. But if you know anybody that's protesting or going out there or sharing information about the stuff that's going on, please can you allow it to infiltrate your cells, and then please just share this with people from a space of love. If you need to share this video, please do that. I would really appreciate your help getting these videos out there as much as possible. If possible, I would really, really be grateful to you for doing that. So we have to pick our timelines right now. And what I mean by that is, do you remember a short time ago I said, I've decided that I'm not going to be sharing anything to do with the things that go in your veins or, the G or anything like that. The reason I'm not choosing to do that is you are picking your timeline right now. You are picking your timeline right now, and I need you to really step into that. If you are going protesting and you are going because of anger, because you want to make a difference and I'm not standing for this anymore, please know that is the timeline that you are picking. If you are going out there and if you are protesting like we were doing back in the summer from a space of love and doing collective meditations and things like that, please keep going. Please keep going. If you are getting involved in the we don't want this, rah, 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 please know you're going to get more of it coming at you. And I don't know about you, I'm tired. I'm sure all of my spiritual mentors and my incredible soul sisters and brothers around the world are tired too. We are so close to the 21st of December now, guys. How about we drop into the space of love and increase the love vibration on the planet? Like I say, if you are being an activist this lifetime, if your job is to be an activist this lifetime, make sure that it's coming from a space of love. I do not want any of you being left in a world that is angry and hateful and shameful and having all of the things that you are basically protesting against come to your front door, because that is what is happening right now. You must pick your timeline. You must pick your timeline. And you'll notice of recent, I have stopped protesting. I'm holding space from afar. I am sharing my truth. I'm sharing my message. I'm encouraging everybody else to share their message and use their voice. However, when these protests are taking place, I am at home, I'm holding space, and I'm sending love. And I've got many other people around the world doing exactly the same. Why? Because that is hatred. That is, like, a lot of people don't even realize. And we do not need to be creating a collectiveness of hatred. We do not need to be doing that. It is so important. What we are doing right now is increasing that love vibration. So please know, yes, you can use your voice. If you go there and you're like, oh, I'm going to walk this, I'm going to walk this route, and I'm literally going to put every footstep down is going to be catapulting the planet with love. Every time we stop, and I'm going to share with somebody. So, and I'm going to help them go and research or find some information that's going to help them catapult their journey. So please bear this in mind. Please, please, please feel into this. And if you know anybody that's out there, because they're doing a great job, but people that are like, this is coming, this is coming, this is going to hit you, they're going to mandate this, they're going to do that. Please know you're calling that in. And I know each and every one of us, all of my followers, there's just no way that you guys would, I'm being shadow banned on YouTube right now. Interesting. So yeah, I know all of my followers, they're not in a space of, wanting to create hatred. If somebody is saying, there was a comment on one of my YouTube, on one of my Instagram lives the other day, and there was somebody just saying, well, I wear a mask because I'm not ignorant. Oh my God, doesn't that speak volumes? Like, doesn't that speak absolute volumes of where that person is with themselves? Remember, every word that we speak, we are really giving, we're telling other people where we're at with ourselves. So please pick your timelines. Please pick your timeline extremely, extremely carefully. If you are out doing things for the wrong reason, you are going to get so much more of that in your life. And I truly believe we are going to split into multiple timelines. There are some that are very woke that will go off on a certain timeline. There are others that will get left behind on different vibrational. Now, a lot of people have spoken about 3 and 5 dimensional. I see many. Like, the only thing that you do not want to be doing is getting stuck in the 4th dimension. The reason, and just really quickly, I want to share this. The 3rd dimension is where we have all been living. Everybody has been living in the 3rd dimension. Our counterparts that are basically controlling us are living in the 4th dimension. They are not capable of ascending past that, which is why people like myself and many other, like there's loads of us around the world that are doing this. We are absolutely above that. We are looking to catapult the 3-dimensional world past it, which is why we never talk about 4th dimension. You do not want to be getting stuck in the 4th D with these people. You do not. The people that are getting stuck there right now are the greedy, materialistic people. They might be waking up and seeing stuff, but this is about surrendering all of the stuff that you have been shown is important for you to be a human being. Sex, anger, fear, money, greed, materialistic, like you've got to buy lots of stuff on credit, you've got to have the newest things, you've got to have the newest house, not being able to share from your heart, like all of that is low vibrational frequency stuff. So what people like myself are doing is we've gone, right, we're going to rattle your cages, we're going to wake you up, we're going to let you see that there's trauma, we're going to let you see that there's systems in place, medical, legal, educational, all of these systems, and we're going to show you that they need to be broken down. Okay, so that starts to awaken you and you start to go looking. Now, if anybody out there, whether you're on YouTube or on Instagram, smash the love button for me or comment for me. If somebody at some point since March has shared something and you've gone, I'm going to go research that, and then boom, you're on your awakening journey. Has that happened to any of you? I've got thousands of people that follow me that basically say, oh my God, I was asleep until March. I was asleep until May. Oh my God, I had no clue until September. This is what I'm getting on a day-to-day basis. And I just want to love and honor all of you. All of you. Like, some of you have been woke all your lives. Some of you have been woke like a handful of lives, whatever. Just know I honor and I love each and every one of you for doing this. You are so brave. You are so brave for doing this. Your journey is literally in the starting phase, but do you know what? You're going to be pivotal to this world, going from the 3 dimension to the 5th dimension. Do not judge yourself. Yeah, I take ownership. I've had to do that a little bit. I've had to do that a little bit in the past, but now what I'm doing is I've surrendered and I've gone, okay, my people, the people that I have woken up, will now go and wake the masses. I'm handing the baton over. I'm empowering you guys. Why do you think I got taken off Facebook? Why do you think I was taken from Facebook? I've handed the baton over to the thousands of people, the 25,000 people that were following me. I've handed the baton over to those. Now it's my job to ascend. That's why I am in the Jasara Club. That's why I've been I am blown away that I have been invited to do that. Blown away with people like Laurie Ladd. Like, she's just incredible. These are the kind of people that are now, we're coming together as a collective to increase the vibration, to make sure that this stuff happens, to make sure that we don't go back. So I've had to literally hand it over to you. I've had to hand that role over to you because that's not my role anymore. I've had to step up and empower all of you because I now need to go to the next level. And I keep getting this real ego thing kick in. I'm going to be honest with you. As always, I'm extremely vulnerable and extremely honest. I have had this ego thing kick in and I'm like, well, I'm not good enough to be there. Like, Laurie Ladd, JCK, like, I'm not good enough to be rubbing shoulders with these people. And then I'm like, Lucy, sort it out. Like, sort it out. Anybody is capable of this. And I get really emotional. You can probably see better on YouTube, but my eyes are getting really emotional from this. Like, that is just my fear. That is the 4th dimension trying to pull me back down. Now, I know that I'm in the 7th dimension. I know I am. Like, I feel it. I see it. I'm up there, like, having a 12th dimension conversation. Like, I wouldn't be able to see this stuff and feel this stuff and live this stuff if I wasn't capable of doing it. However, I want to honor you all. Like, at times we question ourselves. We think we're not good enough. That's what happens. So fascinating. I have people's cats watching me. I have people's dogs watching me. It's absolutely fascinating. So I just want to honour you all. If you ever get a moment of I can't do this, know that I get it too. Know that I get it too, but I share it with you so it normalises it. I want to be vulnerable with you. I'm working on healing all of the wounded divine masculine energy that I've got at the moment. Like I'm on a real huge journey healing all of that wounded masculine energy. And I'm really stepping up into my feminine. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm like catapulting divine feminine right now. And I am just so blown away by it. And I'm loving it. But I do have those moments where I'm like, Laurie Ladd has 150,000 followers. Like Charlie Ward's got a platform of 4 million people. Like, why does he want me on there? Like, these people tap into my knowledge on a week-to-week basis for a reason. And you guys are good enough too. I am literally some normal my name's Lucy Davis. I am a normal woman who was born into a very normal family. All of my family were asleep, very, very asleep. Some of them are starting to wake up, some of them not so much. We have normal things go on in our lives. Although my dad has done very well materialistically, like he's an incredible entrepreneur and has made millions over the years, he hasn't ever given me a penny. Like, genuinely, I am one of the most humble people. I work my butt off, and that's how I've got where I've got. And I'm happy to say that I'm humble. Anybody that has ever known me or whatever, like met me in person, you guys know, like I could be right up my own arse and just one of them, but I'm not prepared to, because I know I'm here to help you guys catapult, and I'm here to say you don't need to have money to do this. Literally, this is me showing up day to day, every single day for the last 5 years. That's how I've got where I've got. Okay, that's how I've got here. It's not by dipping my toe in and then going, oh my God, I can't. Even when that stuff kicks in, oh my God, I'm here with all these incredible mentors around the world with hundreds of thousands of followers. Like, I'll still do it, even if I don't feel like I'm brave enough, even if my ego is attempting to stop me. And I want to let you guys know you don't have to change. We need you to be being you. Maxine, you're on. So I shared our little journey about DJT earlier, babe. I literally shared that a little while ago. So this is the Maxine who's just jumped on now. She's on Instagram for those of you on YouTube. So yeah, it's really profound. It's really exciting, and you guys can have this too. Turn up, do the work, pick your timeline. At no point have I ever seen the thing that goes in your vein, you know, the tubes, the syringe that go in your vein. I've never seen that on my timeline. I've had to step back from people that are like bang, 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 bang about that, because I don't see it on my timeline. I'm not going to feed that. I am a love. I am the ultimate love vibration, which is the irony of my life. The literal irony of my life. I was so scared of love. I was scared of relationships, so I pushed everybody away. I stepped into my masculine, which made me angry, aggressive, controlling. And I've literally done the work to heal it so that I can show you guys exactly what it is that you guys can tap into. Anything is possible, but you have to do the work. I love you guys. Who wants to hear about the 21st of December? OM freaking So 2 weeks today, on the 20th of December, my Facebook group, Self Love Club with Lucy Davis, is going to be closed. It's going to be closed. I am not going back on that platform. I feel very free. I've had more opportunities come into my lap since I've got off that platform, so I'm not going to go back there. I do not think it is fair for me to expect 3 or 4 of my admins to continue to be sharing in that group without my presence. So this is your 2-week warning. If you want to join me on another platform, subscribe to YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. I'm going to set up a group. Apparently I can set up a group on Instagram, or I can set up a community on Instagram. Don't know what I'm doing there, but I'm going to set one up on there. I have also got a group on MeWe, but I'm also creating something on another platform, which I will share in the links of Instagram and the links of YouTube when I possibly can. Okay, I just need to make sure that I can go live in there, because it's really essential that I can connect in with you guys. Once we have got that, we're going to be doing it. Now, let's talk about 21st of December. So the day after we've closed the Self-Love Club with Lucy Davis Facebook group, the day after that, and I would really like you guys to help anybody in that group get out of that group and share them where I'm going. So please keep spamming that group with the links so that people can find. Because no, I have been called to do some extremely profound work on the planet on the 21st of December. You're not going to want to miss it. You're not going to want to miss it. So, of course, I will be using YouTube. Of course, I will be using Instagram. But this is going to be this. We are stepping into the age of Aquarius. Little Miss Aquarian, 2-2. Okay, 2-2 Aquarian has been selected as one of the many to activate the age of Aquarius. I am being taken to a beautiful place to activate a massive part of what we need from a planetary perspective to take us into the light. Now, there are many spiritual mentors out there, and I'm absolutely shocked. I can't remember who I saw this week, and I wouldn't name and shame anyway. But I've seen a lot of people this week saying on the 21st of December, there's going to be so much dark energy around. Do not meditate. Do not do anything. Lock yourself in your house. Lock yourself away. You know, we need to shy away from all this stuff. I am here to say, what a load of absolute BS. BS. I am calling for all of my light workers and starseeds. Please join me in meditation on the 21st of December. Now, like I said, during the day, I'm going to be doing, I have to do an activation between Uluru and the UK. So I'm going to be working on that during the day. About 11 o'clock in the morning is when I'm going to be doing my stuff. And then maybe it's 12, I don't know, 11 or 12, I'm going to be doing that stuff. And then what I'm going to be doing in the evening, yes, you will be busy, Max, because you hold space for me. And then in the evening at about 7 p.m, we're going to be doing a global meditation. Now, I want to share something. I found out this week that a lady who she only had a couple of thousand followers, but she was organising global meditations and group meditations and stuff. She was banned from Facebook. No shock. Obviously, what I was doing was organising group meditations as well, like on a mass scale, like global meditations. Now, you've got to question yourself why the platforms want that closed down. You've got to ask yourself, why would they close Lucy down? And this is the great thing. There is people that used to follow me on Facebook that have gone out to other people that they know that I connect with, and they've said, why would they close Lucy down? Everything she did was from the love. Everything that she did was for the children. Like, why would they have closed her down? She was adding value. She was volunteering her services. She was doing so much stuff for free. And this is what I want to say to you. Why would somebody do that? Why would a platform do that? Why would that happen? You've got to ask that. You've got to ask the question. Why would somebody that is literally sprinkling the light and wanting to raise awareness on subjects like trafficking and abuse, why would somebody like that get closed down? And I just want to leave that with you. I think it's very important for you guys to sit and actually think about that. Why would they want to shut somebody down and I was never saying anything from fear. I was never saying anything from nastiness. I was literally like, right, let's come together as a collective. Let's increase the frequency. Let's, do this, and do this, right? And I was just sharing a lot of how to increase the love vibration. You've got to ask yourself why. Why? And Emily's hit the nail on the head. We are more powerful than anything else on the planet. And these fourth dimensional beings have basically manipulated us for the last, I don't know, maybe 15, 20,000 years. And now we are going, hey, hang on a minute. No, we can heal ourselves. We can telepathically communicate. We can do some like really impressive work from a meditative perspective. Like, this is pretty cool. And we're starting to recognize, we know that we've got our third eye. Even my little sister yesterday, I don't know if you saw my little, story, my little sister, I was like, what did you just call that, Crystal? She's like, oh, I just called it vortex. I'm like, babe, where have you heard that? She's like, I don't know, I just made it up. I'm like, hello, this is so cool, right? Because, it's just amazing what's taking place. So the 21st of December, oh, actually, I've forgotten to share something with you. Oh my God. Right, I'll share it now. The 21st of December, yesterday, I did a really cool meditation. I was exhausted and I basically had to just take 30 minutes to go and do some meditation. And I went and laid down, and I said to the divine, please bring me everything that you need me to share with my followers, or, you know, that you just need me to know, any insights that you need me to have in readiness for the 21st of December. Wow. So yesterday I was shown my 10th chakra, which is back here, being activated. Literally, they said the 21st of December, the 12th chakra system is going to be activated. So some people like myself have been being activated over the course of the recent months. And that's why we've been like 1 minute like this, the next minute firing on all cylinders. Basically the 12th chakra system is being activated. Now, I watched DNA upgrades taking place, so I watched new templates being put in my body. But the most profound thing was I was literally at the back of my head watching my 10th chakra be activated and be opened, which was so freaking cool. And they kept saying to me, this is what is happening. This is what is coming, because we need to be upgraded. We need to, for us to be able to deal with the fifth dimension and the amount of light that is going to hit the planet, we have to be ready. Now, 21st of December, the way that the planets, Jupiter and Saturn, are going to be aligned, we are going to be blasted with so much light. It's going to be a really, really once in a lifetime experience that we are going to go through. It's going to be blasted with light. It's almost going to feel that there is a shadow being lifted, almost like a veil being taken off of us. That's what's going to happen. It might not happen on the 21st. I'm being told that week is going to be really, really, really profound. And it is just, what they were showing me was absolutely unbelievable. People like myself have been upgraded already, so we can obviously hold space for you guys, because it's going to be a shock for a lot of people. And what is going to be happening on that day is, there are people all around the world, myself being one of the people included in this. We are going to be at certain locations across the world, and we are going to be reactivating the whole chakra system. Okay, now there is a 7 chakra system across the planet. I feel as if extra chakras are going to come in. They didn't tell me that, but that's what I feel. And then, so basically we're going to be activating the 7 chakras around the world on the 21st of December as a collective. Then our physical human vessels, our 12 chakra system will be activated, which was really interesting. It was a very, very profound meditation. And I kept saying to them, because again, it was the galactics that did this to me. They were actually showing me, they stood with me and they were like, look, this is what's going to happen. People are going to be feeling pains in the back of their head. And quite interestingly, one of my little sisters, when we got back to the house on Friday after picking them up from school, she said to me, can you rub my head here? Because it really hurts. Her crown chakra is being activated. Like, her crown chakra is being updated. Like, she's getting her upgrades in readiness for the 21st of December. Like, how freaking cool is that? So I was massaging her head, and I'm just like saying thank you to her crown chakra and thank you to all of her body chakras. And I'm just holding her, and, you know, like anywhere she needed it, I was just holding her, and my healing hands were just like catapulting the energy through her. Like, these kids know. Our kids know. They know so much better than we do. And we need to be empowering them right now to be stepping up and into their truth and really, really speaking. So obviously the 21st of December is solstice. By the way, on YouTube, this is going to get shadow banned, because they don't want, it's because the 21st of December. I put the 21st of December in my title. That's why YouTube has been banned. That's why. That's why the comments can't go on there. Oh my goodness, it's just hit me. Everything to do with the 21st of December is being banned because it's such a huge day. How weird is that? Oh my God, I'm going to remove it. I'll remove it afterwards. I didn't even think before. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So if everybody can go to my YouTube channel after this, and go and please copy the link and go and share it on your YouTube, on your Facebook, or on your Instagram or something. If you could literally do a post and then share it in the comments, that would be really helpful, because really not okay, not okay. So like I was saying, what we need to be doing on the, I'm actually going to ask my, I'm going to be asking my, this stuff just channels me when it should have channeled me before. I will be having a word with my guides. What I would really love us to do is, if you possibly can, I would really like us on the 21st at around 11 a.m. to do a meditation, and I would really like us to do a meditation at about 7 p.m. in the evening. Okay, no, babe, it's YouTube have shadow banned the date. That's what it is. Not cool, YouTube. Not cool. Not okay with that in the slightest. But hey ho, at least the video's out there. We can share it from Instagram. We can share it from YouTube. So what we are basically going to do is we're going to do these 2 meditations. One will be when I'm doing the planetary work and the activation work. I think is it about 11:05 that I'm going to do it, but I will confirm. Actually, no, it might be 11:30. I've got a feeling it's 11:30. So if you could hold space for me whilst I do that, because I will be literally vibrating like this, literally like this. That's what happens to me when I go there anyway. So I will literally be vibrating my physical human. I don't know, it just does what it needs to do. And then what I will be doing is I'll make sure that I'm back home by 7 o'clock so that we can do this collective meditation. Now, this is a global meditation that we're organising, okay? Literally, there is hundreds and thousands of people around the world. If we can get this evening meditation done by all of the light workers and starseeds on the planet, all of the people that are twin flames on the planet, that kind of thing, the energy will catapult to such a level that the light will even send us even higher, okay? So that's what I want us to be doing right now. There are so many people out there that are decent spiritual mentors saying, do not meditate. Do not do this, do not do that. I say, do not listen to them. Do not listen to these people. They are the dark. If you hear anybody saying, do not ever, do not ever do meditation on the 21st of December, because of the solstice and because there's so much dark energy, know that they are not from the light. No, they are trying to stop the ascension. Please, I want to make this really clear. There are so many people out there right now. Some of the stuff that I've seen in the last week has been hideous. It's been horrendous. Be very mindful who you are being around, because there is a lot of people out there that are pretending to be light, but they're in the dark. And there are a lot of people out there doing it. So be very mindful. As I keep saying, use your discernment on this stuff constantly. Constant discernment is required right now. However, please know I was mortified at one of the people who's got millions of followers around the world. And they were like, no, don't be meditating on the 21st of December. There's too much darkness out there. Hello. Of course there's going to be darkness out there, because there's going to be more light hitting the planet than we've ever had. However, we protect ourselves. We collectively go into ourselves. We collectively come together as a group, and we do this as a group. You're not on your own. No, any of you that get connected with me, any of you that I put a gold thread through us all, just as a real high level. I put a gold thread through us all when we all connect. And that means from that point on, you are connected to me. You will feel, I don't mean you'll literally turn into an empath and start feeling everything that I do, but will be connected. We will be connected. Remember, the dark are panicking. They are panicking as we go through this ascension. People like myself, people like Laurie Ladd, loads of others, I can't even think of any, Elizabeth April, people like that. They are out to help the ascension. But just be mindful of what people are telling you to do. Be very mindful, because even at times, people that I look at as spiritual mentors, I'm like, wow, never saw that coming. But obviously things get delivered when it has to be delivered. Okay, we are about to, yes, babe, absolutely. Oh, great question. So on Instagram, Casey has asked, I hope that's your name, babe. Casey has asked if the children can join in the meditation. I would absolutely honour that. If they wish to, honour it. Ask them if they want to join and honour that. But what I would do if the kids join, sage your space, protect your space, make sure that you've got things around it to protect you and your field, and see yourself and your child in a beautiful protective bubble of platinum light, or pink healing light, or whatever it is that you choose to do. But literally envisage yourself in a cocoon, okay, so that nothing is coming in. Obviously, if you've got your own ways of doing it, do your own ways, but just be very, very mindful that we need to be. I would almost be having a bit of tourmaline around you if you lay down. When I meditate, I've got tourmaline. I always do my meditation in my bedroom. I've got tourmaline in every corner of the room. I always make sure I have everything set up that I need it to be set up, and I tweak things all the time. Like yesterday, I shifted everything around, even though I'm moving. I'm like, I need to set this up. And actually what's happening now is more, I'm getting much more guidance than I've ever had from the angelic realm, which is really cool because it's beautiful. So please do know the 21st of December is a huge day. It's going to be absolutely, it's going to catapult. We are literally going to catapult this planet to a whole new existence. Some people will get left behind, and we have to be okay with that. I know it's a little bit damaging on our ego. I know we really want to mass awaken. Stand in your truth. Like, allow the love to flow out of you. Whatever you do, if you do go protesting, do it from a space of love. If you do have a conversation with somebody and you're getting frustrated with people because they're not waking up at the speed that you wish, please remember to come back to the space of love, because that's the only way that you are actually going to be able to help these people. Okay, guys, we are on a rocket. We are on a rocket right now. We are so close. 2 weeks tomorrow. That's all it is. 2 weeks tomorrow. 2 weeks today, the Facebook group will be going. 2 weeks tomorrow, we will be doing this stuff. So please do tap into the MeWe group and the Telegram group. If you go on Instagram, if you go to the link into my bio, sorry, my guides are just irritating my nose as they always do. Go to my Linktree bio, the Linktree link in my bio. All of it's in there. You can join the Telegram group. I think there's only like 150 people in there right now, which is really, really not cool. Let's get everybody in there. It's the best way of communication right now. Obviously, I can't do lives in there, but it's a great way of just like being able to message. I let you guys know everything that I'm doing in there. For the people on YouTube, I will pop it all in the description when I post this, including I'll just pop the Linktree link in so that you guys can go and access everything. The other thing that I want to share is now is a really good time to be doing the 5-day breakthrough course that I've done. It's £7.77. It's nothing. Literally, it's so cheap, but you have such a huge awakening, and you really do start to break through the limitations that you've put on yourself. I'm really excited. I'm going to be doing another short course around energy. I feel like masculine, divine, feminine energy. I just feel as if I need to do something like that at the moment, because I'm having such huge breakthroughs. Literally, I'm having such huge breakthroughs at the moment. So I want to be sharing as much as I possibly can with you. And clearly YouTube are banning me already, which is really freaking great. I've only just managed to get back on track with YouTube, and here we go. So I will be copying all of this content over to Rumble as well, with a view to going to Rumble in future, because I believe we can talk about what the heck we want on that platform. Oh my goodness, how nice that will be. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. For those of you just jumping on, please know that, go back to the beginning and watch this. I am so excited. I will see you all on YouTube next Sunday, because clearly they're banning me, so I'm not going to do any more YouTube lives. Instagram, I might do one tomorrow. It might be Tuesday. I'll just see how it goes. But I love you all very much. Remember to stand in your truth. We need you. We want you. I honor you. I love you. Please know your children are really uprising right now, and they will be showing you. They will be guiding you. So please do listen to them. Okay? Please, please, please do listen to them. Right. Guys, I love you all to the moon and stars. I have no idea how I'm going to switch all this down at the same time, so it might take me a while. Thank you for watching, everybody. Love to you all. Take care.